But I also think that working in a movie that is animated, it gives you the ability to pretty much do anything because you're just using your voice. And the geniuses behind the scenes are really making that happen. So there's the idea of fighting, the kung fu, the action, the movement, the landscape of China. It's going to add so much dimension. And I think as an audience member, it's going to be really exciting to see that unfold. I think what's great about the Furious Five is that they're going to work really well as a team this time, and they're going to be able to have a compatibility and a warmth that they were trying to work towards having in the first one, that they had by the end of the movie. And there's also a great sense of humor, I think, that is added to their relationship, which is going to be a nice dynamic to experience this time around. I mean, the first time they had tons of humor in it just because he's discovering that he's a kung fu master and he's falling and he's tripping and he's bouncing around. And this time I think there's going to be they're going to up that level a little bit more. I think that for every protagonist, there's got to be a really incredible antagonist. There's got to be a really strong conflict between the two of them. So they have developed this character, Lord Shen, to be sort of the diabolical villain. And they've added the element of fireworks as well, which I think is going to be different because before it was just kung fu and fighting and hand-on-hand combat. But to have the use of fireworks and the use of other not hand-to-hand combat on its own, it should sort of pose a threat to the Furious Five and probably make people feel like they're a little bit more vulnerable, which will up the stakes for the audience as well.